Hi guys, my name is Elizabeth. How are you? If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing, and if you are a returning subscribers, hi. So today I have a follow-up video regarding Pastor Carl Lentz and his infidelity. So his mistress came out and did a video with Good Morning America. Her name is Ranin. She lives in New York City and she's a designer. I will leave you the link to the video in the description box. So basically, she went to the show. She admitted that she knew that the pastor was married. She met the pastor at a park. He asked to sit in her circle. She said yes. As they were talking, she asked if he was married, and the pastor responded yes. She knew he was married. She didn't say, yeah, I knew he was married, but he wasn't wearing any ring. Okay. And then she said that to her, whenever she meets somebody new, they all are a blank canvas to her. She doesn't judge anybody. She said that she was married herself. So she's no longer, she said she was. That means she's no longer married. She didn't say she was divorced, but she used the word was. She said she was married herself. So I guess to her, the pastor being married wasn't a big deal. She said that during their time together, she asked him, "Why are you with me? Is there something wrong with your marriage?" He said, "No, nothing is wrong with my marriage. It's just you. It's just you, Ranin. It's just you." It sounded like she felt special when he said that. To me, that meant mind your business. Let's just enjoy what we have here. Do not ask about my wife or my kids. Mind your business. That's what the pastor's response meant, in my opinion. But she felt special to hear that there was nothing wrong with his marriage, that she was just irresistible. And then she said that he told her he loved her. Yep, he told her he loved her. Again, she felt special that he told her he loved her. And she said there was some red flags, because he did not put her phone number on his cell phone. He put it on his iPad instead. So that was a red flag. To me, it's like, what red flag, lady? He was married. You knew what you were getting into. He didn't lie to you. So there was no red flag. It was just two consenting adults, doing something that is not so nice because you both know it's gonna hurt someone. There was no red flag. The only red flag would be, was there a red flag that tell you that he wasn't gonna leave his wife? Oh yeah, the red flag is that he didn't put the number on his cell phone. He put it on where? He put it on the iPad. So if anything, there was red flags. He wasn't gonna leave his wife, but there was no red flag that he was married, because you knew he was married. So there was no red flag. Okay. And then the interviewer said, if the wife is watching this, is there anything you'd like to say? And then Ranin said, woman to woman, I didn't mean to hurt her. I didn't want to hurt you. That's not what I meant to do at all, etc. And she kept on talking. What I got from this was that, I don't know her. I'm just gonna tell you what I took from it. It's just that, she met the man. He said he was married. She didn't care because she was married herself and her marriage didn't last. So him being married meant nothing to her. And so they enjoyed themselves, etc., etc. And yeah. And then when it came to an end, it hurted her because she did say, when she remembered the night when he called her at 12 to tell her that his wife found out, and she said she was devastated, meaning she knew that the relationship would have come to a conclusion. She knew the relationship was over once the wife found out. That's why she felt devastated. So yeah, so she came across as a person who met this married guy. She didn't care that he was married. They had this relationship, and you know they were enjoying themselves, and when she felt devastated when it ended. I don't think she was thinking about the wife. That was the least of her concern. Okay, and that's it. Really. Is she wrong? Yes. Is the pastor wrong? A million times. Yes. Because it is the pastor who took a vow. He took a vow to his wife. If he did not want to continue with the marriage, he should have at least get separated with her, file for a divorce and then leave. But to, humiliate her like this, it's crazy. Now, what lesson can we learn from this? I would say the lesson I learned from that is to own up to my ish. Own up to your mistakes. That's it. Because the lady is like, oh, I knew he was married, but he wasn't wearing a ring. He told me he was married, but he wasn't wearing a ring. Like, what are you trying to say? He told you he was married, but since he wasn't wearing a ring, you didn't believe him. Is that what you're trying to say? So you didn't know he was married? Like, own up to it. Just say, yeah, I knew he was married, and it is what it is, right? So it's like a student who has a chemistry test. She knows that she is not strong in chemistry. That is not one of her strong subjects. She stays out late with her friends, and then when the test comes, when she goes to school to take the test, she has a million excuses. The teacher was not even here this week. Why do we take the test? I went to ask him for help the other day. He didn't even really help me, and now we're gonna take a test. Why do we need to take this test for? All the excuses in the world as to why, why she should not take the test. She doesn't want to take the test, and why should she take the test? All these excuses when she could have just owned up to it. I didn't study for the test, and now I have to take it. Excuse me. I didn't study for the test, now I have to take the test, and it sucks. I made a mistake. I should have studied instead of going out. That's it. Own up to your mistake. Stop making excuses. You did what you did. You knew what you were getting into. You did it. You messed up. You're bad. Learn from it and don't repeat it. That's what I got from this video, is to own up to my mistake. Because once you start making excuses for the things that you do, you will keep repeating it over and over and over again. Alright guys, this is all I got for you. That's all I took from the video. I feel for the wife. I really do. And for the kids, let's talk about the kids. You grew up with your mom and dad, and this may end up in a divorce, Like, what do you do? And even if it does not end a divorce, it might change the whole home dynamic. Like, you're a kid, that's your dad. You look up to this man, and that's your mom. You love this woman. Like how? Like, your life is changing before your eyes, and you did not ask for this. I feel really bad for the kids that has to navigate through this time, that have to survive through the scandal. All the kids in your school know your business, man. Jesus, like, you can't even deal with this privately. Anyways, guys, remember, I love you. God loves you, and you should definitely love you. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know if you saw the video, or if you because I'm gonna leave the link. So if you saw the video before you watch my video, or if you watch it through my link. Anyways, tell me what you think of the whole situation, how she came off to you, and what lesson you think we should learn from this whole scenario. All right guys, I love you. See you again. Bye.